Hey, it's Steedy and Steve and the rest of us that aren't in the car yet. Yeah, so anyway, this is part 2. We're going to get right to it. I'm going to tell you another place that I ended up going to. And I'm wondering if this place didn't somehow connect to the place in Paris that I went to in 1725 or, whenever it was.
23.
But 1723?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it didn't connect to that somehow. Just because it was just so bizarre. So anyway, here's what happened. And we're sitting outside right now, just so you guys know. We're waiting for Lindy to come out. I have a feeling she's snoring away on the couch and we're just sitting here for nothing. I really do think that. I'm hoping that's not the case. But while we're waiting for her, we're just going to
Go on with it.
We're going to get on with it. So I ended up in the basement of this house in a suburban neighborhood in New Jersey. And here's a weird part, because this is a time traveling thing. At this time. Yeah. At this time. So this year, assuming I don't know the month. I didn't really look around because I was so horrified at what I saw that I just watched it like I was watching a movie. But I did know that I could see outside through one of the basement windows, and it looked like it was either spring or summer. So that's all I know about that. Here's what I saw. This was some kind of underground club that was held again in New Jersey in the middle of a suburban neighborhood in the basement. But here's what I saw. They called it the Angel's Boneyard. The Angelic Boneyard is what they called that. That was their official name, the Angelic Boneyard. And what I saw there was just, okay, let's just spit it out. Angel parts. And I knew what they were because there was a whole bunch of people there in this basement. Well, I'm not like talking hundreds or nothing. There was probably about 15, 20, and about 20 some people. I would say about I tried to count them, but people are moving around. I would say there was about 20, 22 people, somewhere around there, in this basement, and they were playing angel body parts. What I mean by that is they were making music with the body parts of angels. And you're going to say body parts of angels? Well, there's no such thing as body parts of angels. Being there as long as I was, I got to hear everything that was going on, why they did it, who they were, all of it. So they had 2 people that were in that basement that were new to being there. And this is why I know everything that was going on and what it was about and why they were doing it. I think if they didn't have these 2 new people there, I wouldn't know anything that I know today. I would just be watching this bizarre crap that is just, I wouldn't even know what was going on. So anyway, the angels that were there are dead. And they didn't get killed. They didn't get murdered. They didn't do anything like that. But these were angels that were on earth in human body form. But apparently when they decide to, or are called away, whatever it is, when they're interacting with humans down here as a human, when whatever their job or something is done or whatever it is, they go somewhere unseen and they call it dropping that body. And what's left there is what looks like human flesh that disintegrates. And then these angelic, actually, I know this is going to be crazy because I have seen angels that have no feathers. They just have no feathers. And if they're no feathers, seriously, like everybody paints them with like wings and stuff, But and I've said this, and you guys can go back for years and years on any radio show or thing I've done. And I'm telling you the same thing over and over again. When they're here on earth, or when they're appearing from wherever they come from, I have never seen them with wings. I have never seen that. But the one time only, out of all the ones I've seen, it was extremely tall and huge, and it did have wings, and they opened up like something you would see in some kind of TV show or movie. But that was the only time. Most of the time, there are no wings at all. And when they're down here in human body, there are no wings. So it was very odd to me to find that these people had all of these wings because they were here in human body form. But as you listen to them telling the two people that were new to the group, they tell them that, you know, when they're down here walking on Earth, they don't have wings, but when they drop their body, their normal appearance is left behind as well, even though it's dead. So they had these feathers, these wings. They had bones that were curved that would look like if you were to hold your arms out at your sides, like hold them up in the air. Yep, yeah, sideways. Yep, sideways. And then bend them. Oh, you know what? Perfect example. A chicken wing. A chicken wing. No, seriously, like a chicken wing. You know the chicken wing that, you know, has the wing on the end of it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, like a chicken wing. How it's bent there. Yeah, how you could sit it on the table, make it look like a V, the chicken wing.
Gotcha.
So these bones all look like chicken wings. But they were like big size. Yeah, big size, like adult human size. So anyway, that's what they look like. But here's what they did with them. These people started to play music with these wings. These wings, which were just bone. They didn't have the wings on them because I'm telling you about the feathers. The feathers had come off. The long feathers had come off. What was left was the bone, and it was like pure white, almost like it had been bleached. They all look like they have been bleached. And about 6 or 7 of them sat around on the floor on these stools. And while the other ones were in chairs, but they were like in the center. There was like a circle around them. And they sat there and they started playing these wing bones. And there's no way you can make music off a bone, okay? These weren't instruments. Do you understand? It's okay, maybe. You know how somebody does fake air guitar?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they were doing, but they were holding these angel wing bones.
Interesting. And what did that do?
Music was coming out. Yeah, you had music. You had music coming out of them. It was the strangest thing.
Almost like a cricket with the bones.
Exactly. Yeah. Almost like a cricket with bones. But they were moving their hands and they were acting like they were doing like this, you know, air guitar thing, and music was actually being made.
That's wild. And what was it? Was there a purpose for the music? Or?
I have no idea.
Oh.
There is nothing else I can tell you about that. I don't know. The only thing I'm thinking is, were the people that...
Maybe it was some kind of like angelic harmonic, like maybe they were getting something from the music, maybe like a rejuvenation or
I honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the only thing I could think of is that using my own personal abilities,
right?
The people in the basement, I did not get a good vibe from.
Oh, so it wasn't like they were doing this.
Now the music was beautiful, and you wouldn't associate that music with anything that wasn't any good or something that was evil. You just would not associate it with that.
Do you think
it was a beautiful music?
Do you think
like I couldn't even like duplicate it?
Right. Do you think maybe they were dark entities playing white light music to kind of draw white entities in so they could like eat or something?
I don't know, but I have to end this. And the reason that I have to do that is because it's taking me like 12 hours to upload stuff. Yeah. That's what it does. 12 hours to upload anything. I don't know why. So I have to stop it and then...
We can restart.
Yeah, let's see. So I don't know even how you do this. Let's see. Do that? No. No, that's not it. I don't even know how to stop the damn thing.
Do we take a look?
No. Cancel. Okay, we'll be right back. Because we can't go on and on because it took me 12 hours to upload the last one.